Tyrese is on a rampage right now, and with good reason. A lot of people think that Tyrese is crazy. I don't think that Tyrese is crazy. I think that Tyrese is passionate. And passionate is much different than emotional. I think that you've seen some emotion as far as him burst out with some of the things that he said in the past. But then when you start looking at the context and when people are able to express how it is that they feel in full view so that you can truly see what it is that they're thinking, they might be making a little bit more sense. So I want y'all to go through this video with me. Somebody sent me this, and so I want y'all to go through this video with me in order for us to mine through whether or not Tyrese is crazy or he's actually making sense, because he went off on vladtv. He went off on Vlad. And so, again, hit a like for the YouTube algorithm. I don't see the likes up as high as I would like them. It's not even at 50%. I would like for you guys to hit a like for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. If you have not already, make sure you tap into the Patreon and get that Teach Pack, 30% off your first order plus a free gift. Let's hear what Tyrese had to say, y'all.
They saying like, yo, man, why would you go up and go in on Vlad? All you doing is sending him more followers and giving him more attention. I disagree with that. This is different. I want y'all to understand that this ghoul right here, this fucking goofy ass dude disrespected the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. This man disrespected on multiple occasions, disrespected the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And y'all gonna keep going on his show? This dude right here disrespected the Honorable Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He says, he's laughing. I'm almost sure Dr. King did not get assassinated on a balcony to help him with child support payments. You fucking clown ball. You fucking clown. Do you understand what the fuck you doing, bro?
Tyrese is basically saying that it's a lot of people that continues to support Vlad, and he's trying to understand why they're supporting Vlad. This is what I'm gathering from watching this. And I think that Tyrese is feeling some type of way because Vlad always asks different people that's allegedly cool with those people, what do he think about those people? And he kind of leads these people down a pathway into answering it a certain type of way in order to get the best views for the video. Now, that's just classic journalism rhetoric of trying to get the most views or whatever like that. So Vlad looks at everything from a business perspective. So Vlad is focused on getting the most money, regardless of how it is that he affects other people or whether or not they crash out. One of the things that I like to do is A, I'm always on camera because I want you to know who it is that you're talking to. And then B, I open up my platform for people to say whatever it is that they want to say. Now, anybody that's ever been on my platform, especially if you've ever been interviewed, from Lamar Odom to Brittany Renner to Charleston White to Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick, Angry Man, whomever, the thing that I ask them before I ask any question is there something that you prefer not to talk about? Then I ask them during the interview, and I say, listen, I don't know. That kind of sounded a little bit off, fam. You want me to cut that out? And sometimes they'd be like, you think so? And then people would be over there, and they'd be like, yeah, that did sound a little weird. So we'll cut out something if it does not make them look good, or, you know, it's unflattering, or it's a situation where they feel like it's going to affect them financially or in court or something with the judge or something like that. So it's been a lot of these interviews that I've cut out a good portion of stuff simply because I'm not trying to get you jammed up. I just want to have a good interview, right? And so my goal is to keep you talking. And then sometimes they say, no, man, fuck that. Leave that shit in there. Leave it in there. Leave it in there. And then sometimes I leave it in there, and sometimes I still try to cut out a little bit, but because it's like, yo, I know you might have had that energy at that time, but when you wake up in the morning and you see this on the internet, you might not like it. So I remove stuff and I take stuff out all the time because my goal is also to build a relationship, not just have good content, right? So a lot of people accuse Vlad of not doing the thing that's in the best interest of the people that he interviews. And so this is what I think that Tyrese is talking about, because now it's personally affecting him in his case, as far as him dealing with his divorce and subsequent payments to ex-wife and, children and child support and all of that stuff. And Tyrese is facing an uphill battle with that. I ain't even gonna front.
Do you understand that we as black culture are coming onto your show and you sitting off camera trying to bait us into talking shit about each other and going at each other? You trying to bait us. All the people that went to jail after they came on your show. Because the feds, you work for the feds. You setting niggas up to do interviews off camera, and everything that they're going into with details about their court case, about a shootout around RICO acts, or anything that's going on. Everybody that come on your show, they go to jail.
Reading super chats throughout the show.
See, I don't bother nobody until you fuck with me. And then after you fuck with me, I'll say, okay, I'm gonna leave that shit alone. Then you come at me again. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna take the high road, man. I'm gonna leave that shit alone. Then you gonna come at me again. So what part of me going through a divorce is funny, dude?
I can see it on both sides. On one side, I could say, yo, Tyrese has the right to feel like whatever he feel like, especially when you publicly mentioning his name. If he want to respond accordingly and he want to go at your neck because you laughing at him online and the fact that he's suffering in the courts because he going through a divorce and he dealing with the child support stuff, that's all fair game. On the flip side, if I'm just being absolutely objective, you're a public figure too, though. So while Vlad, I believe, should have a lot more compassion, especially for men that are going through divorce and getting finessed in the family court system, I also believe that we have to be reasonable and understand that anything that we do at this point as a result of being public figures is usually going to be fair game, because people are going to react to it however they're going to react to it, whether they like it or they dislike it. But I don't know. It seems like Tyrese is taking it a little bit differently because it's Vlad, and he's like, what right do Vlad have to speak on our issues, right? So let me continue.
What part of me going to court as a black man in the presence of a racist judge who abused his power and ended up giving me a bunch of fucking outcomes of my court case beyond the scope of the law that he can do as a sitting judge? What part of that shit is funny? You know how many black people are in jail right now because of the criminal justice system or the family law court system? You as a white boy, you don't even know what the fuck it is to deal with the courts. So what makes my situation funny? Got it. So guess what? If you rappers and you singers and you actors decide to look the other way for somebody who continues to disrespect us as black culture, go on the fucking show and go on to get your money. He offered me 10,000. He's making, they all in my comment, they said the dude's net worth is 5 million. How the
Now, nobody can substantiate that. Nobody knows whose net worth is what. We have no clue on whose net worth is what. I don't know how people be coming up with these numbers. I don't know how they can assume who got what and who got what money. They don't know where your money is. They don't know how much you make on social media. They don't know where your real estate is. They don't know what your other ventures are. Nobody knows what somebody's net worth is. You don't know if it's higher or lower. But he's saying that online, they saying that his net worth is 5 million and that Vlad offered him 10 bands in order to do an interview. You got to chop that up into a whole lot of parts to recoup that type of money.
fuck did you get 5 million? You got 5 million off of black culture while putting us in jail.
Now, fact of the matter is, I've heard that Vlad don't pay everybody. Okay, Vlad only pays people that he really wants to come on the platform, and then other people, he looks at it and he says, "You're benefiting as a result of getting more visibility of being on Vlad TV," which is both true, right? There's some people that you have to pay and accommodate, and then there's other people that it's mutually beneficial for them to be on your platform, and then as a result, them, doing an interview. So it's a pull and take. So it's interesting that Tyrese is actually saying numbers though of what people be getting in these interviews. It's very, very interesting.
Laughing at us when we go to court and we deal with the judge beating our heads in and throwing us in jail. Yeah, culture vulture. You fuck with a real one this time, didn't you, bruh? I don't need nothing from you, bro. You can't ever do anything to ever make a difference in my career. Fuck you and your whole platform. Nigga, I said it. And every rapper and singer out there.
And he has the right to say that, because you can feel however you want to feel about somebody. And if you want to go off on them and say fuck them, then that's not out of the scope of what he should be able to do, considering that Vlad is laughing at his situation. I think that that's justified. That's fair game.
Stand with your brother. Huh? Y'all see what happened, right? Y'all see what happened? Every time anything is said about their community, they'll all band together and shut your ass down. But you gonna let that guy from that community continue to disrespect black culture, and you gonna keep taking your goofy ass on the show? Yeah, you got an album to promote. Yeah, you got a single coming out. But how you gonna fuck with a racist who's baiting us as black culture into going at each other? Boosie.
I don't know. That's some strong words. That's some strong words. I don't know if you can say that somebody is a racist, but those are some strong words.
That's my nigga. I ain't never met him either, but I just seen him on the freeway in the ATL. He a real nigga like me. He's sitting there like, hey, you know what happened with Tyrese? Boosie looking like, the fuck you talking about? He keeps going and going and going and going. That's the third fucking interview this dude did, bringing my name up out the blue. You got your head so far up my ass, how does my shit smell, nigga?
One thing that I will say to you guys is that this just shows you that celebrities and people, they pay a lot of attention to what people are doing and saying about them. I'm telling you, I've been telling y'all for a long time that this is a real thing. These dudes and celebrities pay attention to what people are saying and doing about them, especially if you have any level of visibility or you getting any traction on your stuff about what's happening. They do pay attention to what's said about you.
You fuck with the wrong one, bruh. All of the press and media and blogs are all going in because they all agree. You offered me $10,000 to come and do an interview. If you as black culture gonna keep going on his show and go fuck with a racist who keeps disrespecting the shit out of Muhammad, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad gets disrespected on this nigga show. He disrespected Martin Luther King. I know he didn't go to heaven and get assassinated on a balcony for child support. Motherfucker, I never reached out to no attorney Benjamin Crump to help me with no child support payments. You fucking clown.
See, and this is where things get messy, because you can't say that somebody did something that they didn't do and then ask somebody else what their opinion of it is, because then it becomes false information. There's one thing to react to content. It's another thing to assume and make false statements. And so Tyrese is absolutely right about that, because you're creating a narrative that's not true around him. And so I can see why Tyrese is pissed. Because, listen, this is Tyrese's real life. This is his real life. He's literally in court dealing with child support, baby mama, divorce. This is real money. Like, this ain't no play back and forth or anything like that. When stuff starts to spill over and affect your real life, I could see why people get pissed, because people ain't pissed just because you're talking about them. People are pissed because of how it is that you're painting the picture, considering that it then affects what it is that's going on in a court of public opinion and in your real life, and it start messing up your money. That's the issue.
I never reached out to no Martin Luther King III and told him to come on some child support shit. I'm trying to shed light on a racist judge sitting at the bench abusing his power.
See, that's a scary thing what Tyrese is doing right now, because he's talking about something that he's still affected by. And so, considering how much power a judge has, especially over your financial situation, man, Tyrese got balls to be saying that online about a judge that he still possibly has to deal with. I wouldn't do it. I would just completely let that junk roll over until it was completely done and I don't have any other ties to it. But man, Tyrese. Somebody get Tyrese on the phone and let him know that Anton from AntonDaniels.com want to talk to him. You can't say that. You can't say that online. Not when you're affected by it. It's a lot of things that I don't say or I don't deal with, but I deal with it later when the rubber meets the road. Y'all see how I'm dealing with certain things nowadays. But it's certain things that I just can't say. I just got to keep under wraps. I want to. I need to. I be wanting to say something, but I just can't, because I got to make sure that I'm in the best position possible.
And attorney Benjamin Crump is my brother. He doesn't officially represent me, but we reached out to him for advice about what can we do to get rid of a racist sitting judge who abused his power.
This is crazy.
You gonna laugh? Talking about Dr. King didn't get assassinated on a balcony on behalf of fighting for child support payments? You fucking clown. Y'all go on and take y'all goofy ass on his show all you want. He gonna keep profiting off of black culture. And y'all gonna sit there and keep laughing on camera looking stupid. Dude's worth $5 million. How much he paying you to do them fucking interviews? Y'all know.
It's not. You can't go by that. You can't go by that in order to say that somebody is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose on interviews. You know, and everybody not worth what they think that they're worth. And everybody not worth 10 bands. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. Everybody ain't getting 10 bands. Some of y'all need to be doing this junk for free because you need the free publicity and visibility.
Know they run ads on YouTube, right? Y'all know the clickbait is not non-stop. You think you need to be on his show in order to put your album and your song and your single on the map? Fuck that dude, man.
Tyrese is a little emotional right now, so we're going to cut him a little bit of slack. But he is right on some things. He might be a little bit off on some other things, but he's a little emotional right now.
You crossed the wrong one this time, bruh. Anybody who disrespect the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, fuck you. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, he's super emotional right now. You got to get out of your feelings and then make a more rational decision. Y'all got to put the Instagram down and not put yourself in a negative position. You got to walk away from Instagram. It's not going to be good for you. Game Boy says, so is Tyrese worth 10 bands? It depends. It depends on what y'all talking about. It depends on whether or not he's going to do numbers. It depends on what you're looking to get out of it. So, I don't know. I don't know what he's worth. Apparently, Vlad thought he was worth 10 bands, and that's why he offered him 10 bands allegedly in order to do the interview, right?
He paid me. He was about to pay me $10,000. I wish you would go and do his interview for free. Any rapper and singer out here, any actor, whatever you trying to promote.
It's bad advice, Tyrese. That's bad advice, my friend. Honestly, I'm just going to be honest with you. It's bad advice, bro.
Get your money. If you're going to be out here getting used, use black culture, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me. I don't do shit for free. Pay me. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. You think they gonna stand with you? I know who I am. Black culture love me. Throughout all my flaws, my mistakes, and anything that goes down. Rather I embarrass myself or get embarrassed. Black culture love me.
You want me to tell you the truth, Tyrese? I'm gonna be absolutely honest. They don't. They really don't, bro. They don't. They love what you can do for them. They love the entertainment that you provide for them. They love. Listen, if you didn't get the wake up call as a result of your divorce, because that is a part of black culture, the person that you lay next to is the most important decision that you ever gonna make in your entire life. If you didn't get the memo, big dog, I hate to be the one to break it to you. You are very much disillusioned. They love capitalizing off of your pain, not necessarily loving you per se. They don't. Black culture does not love you. You are so I get it. I get it. And point well made. Point well made as far as what it is that you are addressing with regard to Vlad, because he has every right to go back at Vlad, considering that Vlad asked questions about him. But the culture does not love you, big dog. And you are not going to stop Vlad from having people come on their platform, because people going to do whatever it is that they want to do. And that's how you know the culture don't love you, because they're not going to listen to you. And when you advocated for these people to show up at your court date, black culture did not show up the way that they were supposed to. These hoes don't love you. The culture don't love you. You got to save yourself, big dog, honestly.
I'm royalty. Who the fuck are you? Like I said, bruh.
Nope.
Like I said.
Nope.
Don't ever fuck with Vlad. Ever. It's a wrap. You've used us as black culture long enough. It's over.
It's not a wrap.
And if you gonna take your goofy ass on this show and do an interview, get your money.
It's not a wrap. I hate to break it to you, Tyrese, and I'm just going to be honest with you. It's not a wrap. Black culture does not love you. I don't know who told you that. And more importantly, you're going to have to protect yourself, big dog. So I understand what he was saying. I understand how he was highlighting different things or whatever like that. But in reality, you're going to have to save yourself, big dog.